Funny story, one of my customer asked me to get a desktop for him. He said he doesn't need a super powerful computer, definitely not a gaming computer, just a regular desktop. He just needs to run one particular software, one application, which cost about 60 bucks. So therefore we don't need anything powerful. So when I asked what's that application called, he said Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I said, like, yeah, unfortunately, that requires a gaming computer or something similar to that. So we settled on this particular computer, which is a Dell XPS. This is not a gaming computer, however, it has components which are gaming computer like. Dell called this as a creator desktop and anything above. So it is technically a gaming computer. It's not the Dell Alienware line when you have all the futuristic shaped case with all the colorful lights, LED. This is super subtle. I actually like this plain and simple design. As you can see, we have a USB-C in the front. We have three USB ports. We have a headphone out and we have a card reader. On the back side of the machine, we have a little bit more going on, but not a whole lot. So we have a 4060 Ti with 3 display ports, HDMI. We have a network port, which will be utilized because it's a home office environment. We have a USB-C also. We have a couple USB ports. We have another display port in here. And above that, we have all the ins and outs for the audio. As you can see, there are no screws in here. This is technically a Dell business class design, a screwless design. We have one screw in here to lock the case, but to be able to open this computer, all you have to do is just pull this latch and a side cover pops off. Somebody asked me to help him to install 2.5 SATA drive in a brand new gaming computer, which was done by Microcenter. I had to remove screws from this side. I had to remove screws from that side, the other side, to fish through the cables. I had to remove another screw just to pull out. There was a little shelf you could pull out for the hard drives, and have to put 4 little screws just to hold up the SSD. And I think even had to pull out the top just to have access to everything. And then all the cables were super tight. Every single possible option was hooked up to a power supply. So yeah, that took me almost a half an hour to disassemble, put that 2.5 SATA drive in it, and put it back. So this is the complete opposite. Like, as a tech, I cannot ask for more. As a customer, you don't care because you're not going to take the side cover off, or if you do, you probably have time and you don't have, I don't know, 5-6 tickets in a row in different locations to get through. So just before I open a side cover, let me tell you that my thought process was, since this has to be a powerful machine, I'm going to go to PC part picker and I'm gonna get all the best options for all these different stores, so the customer will have the best bang out of the buck. He's gonna have the highest performing part in a lowest price as humanly possible for his budget, and I have the opportunity to showcase my absolutely wonderful skills to build a custom computer. However, when I saw the price for the best available parts through the US, and I also looked at the Microcenter actual stock for the pre-built computers, which I think it's a really good deal. If you don't have the skills or the time to build yourself a computer, Microcenter has really good pricing. I actually like them a lot. And when you walk into Microcenter or do the online store, it's mind-boggling the amount of stuff they have available. Like even an IT professional, I was shocked that they have like high-end network stuff just shelf after shelf after shelf in a whole entire line, which in the past it would take me to all kinds of different websites and just try to find the part I need. They already have on stock. If something happens, they have really low end, high end. They have everything from top to bottom, which is unbelievable. I don't have to go to Amazon and even wait for a day or two for the part to be arrive. I have almost the same exact good price just walking into the store in an hour and grab it. It's in my hand. It's ready to go. So I thought maybe a pre-built Microcenter PC will be a better option. But then I checked Dell, and this XPS 8960 was $300 cheaper than Microcenter, same exact build computer, and part picker, same thing, $300 or almost $400 cheaper than both of these options. So I said, like, yeah, this customer is not tech savvy. He's not gonna upgrade anything in this computer. He's not gonna pop the side cover off ever. So let's do that. So just pull the latch, side cover comes off. It has a little diagram in it how to replace your power supply, how to add a video card, how to add a hard drive without opening a manual, how to do any kind of work on this. Anything blue, plastic or marked blue, press them together. There's an arrow on each side. I don't know if you can see it. You pull it out. Here's your hard drive. This could be a tray for a solid state. It has little pins in it. It doesn't even have screws, so I don't have to line up screws or anything like that. All I have to do is make sure these little pins are gonna go into the side of the hard drive. One side, another side, same thing, and then just slide it back in, and we are ready to go. There are some drawbacks. So what are the drawbacks? Everything you see in here is custom. You cannot get a power supply, a standard power supply, and put it in here, because as you can see, this odd-shaped little slim thing, it's going to be a custom order from Dell, or is an order from Dell, or maybe eBay, somebody has an open box or a new one. So this is, I think, under 500 watts. You can go up to 1,000, but you cannot walk into any of the stores or go to Amazon and just get stuff for this. This is a standard video card. It's a 4060 Ti. This is the only thing which lights up. There is no other LED light or source of light or fancy light or any of that, and you can't really see it because the side cover will cover it. It's not a plastic cover. You can see the GeForce logos through these holes, but that's pretty much it. And it's white, very subtle, doesn't give you any high light source to be bothered or draw your attention. So you see the cords are here for another video card. This is the CPU fan. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I can give you a better angle. It is a super small size fan. Any kind of throttling will happen. It will happen because of this. This computer is quiet as anything. If you start pushing it, you're gonna hear this 12-inch fan in here kick in. If you buy this as a custom option from Dell, you can replace this fan for about $60 with a liquid cooling. The little connectors will go to this fan, so the liquid cooling gonna be on the top of here and cooled by this fan. I see them on eBay for $70 open box items, so I guess it's modifiable. Also, this is everything. Dell has an army of engineers who engineered, designed, tested this system as it is with a little bit of different components to work as a unit as it is, without any kind of compatibility issue, any kind of overheating issue. So yeah, your speed gonna be throttled by the size of this fan. We have a 13 gen i7 processor in here. We have 32 gigs of RAM. As you can see, we only have 2 slots, so if we need to upgrade the RAM, we have to take these out and put 64 in it. We have a Western Digital black 1 terabyte drive. It's pretty fast. We have another slot available, and we have a Gen 6 Wi-Fi with 5.3 Bluetooth. I cannot complain about this machine. It is quiet, it is powerful. I ran all the normal test softwares through the whole time. If I loop a performance test, which testing the video card and the processor, I'll 0.5%. The performance comes out from this machine pretty evenly. Can you replace the processor? Again, this computer is not for a person who would modify a whole lot. This computer is designed, what I can tell is business class built, business class parts technically in this case. And it will last probably 6 to 8 years, no problem whatsoever, maybe even longer. You might have to replace your solid state, you might have to add more RAM. Maybe possible, I would not bet on that. whoever's purchasing these computers, they usually buy it as it is. They run it for 6 to 8 years, maybe even longer. I don't see this tapping out for any reason. With the business class, I have customers who can run their computers for 10 years without the glitch, without calling us for any reason. So yeah, the drawback on this computer, the only thing what I can tell you is this 12-inch fan can be loud when I'm really pushing games or test softwares, and also this 2 TB regular hard drive. I haven't seen a regular hard drive for a long time, which is a good thing. This was coming with a computer, 1 TB SSD, 2 TB hard drive. This is really a negative experience. You hit the power button on this PC, this hard drive starts spinning. It's all the way placed on the top, so all the vibration will be amplified compared to if the drive would be down in here. This vibrates a little bit. Not only that, but this has a clicking and a seeking regular hard drive sound. It's like click, 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 click. And when the computer is realizing that we are not using this 2 TB drive for anything, which is pretty obvious. Of course, we could use it for backups, for storage, whatnot, what doesn't require a high speed. This would be great for that. But when this drive is sleeping and it gets waken up by the operating system, it starts with a loud click or almost like a bang when everything is echoing in this house. It's very annoying. I'm gonna keep this disconnected. I'm not even gonna connect back, so I don't have the regular seeking annoying clicking sound coming out of this computer, which otherwise is pretty quiet. Anything negative? Yes, we are losing some of the capabilities to upgrade parts in the future, but again, whoever is buying these type of machines, they are usually don't do the work themselves, and they don't need to upgrade anything in a computer for a long time. Putting back the side cover, pretty easy. It is back on. Build quality, super good. No loose parts, nothing whatsoever. Paint quality, you can feel it's kind of a cheap feeling, but to be honest, how many times you're gonna do this on a case? Not really. You're gonna unbox, put it down, and it's gonna stay there. It looks nice. This protective cover will come off. I will not make a mistake, which I made in the past, that I pulled this off before the deployment, and in the last minute or last second, something got scraped in a top, and it will look ugly. Top-notch machine. I like it a lot. I can't believe that this thing is $300 cheaper than going through PC Part Picker, grabbing absolutely the best offers available out in the internet, and Dell still beats it. Obviously, we're gonna be bounded to Dell. If we need any kind of part, it's gonna have to come from Dell. They are significantly more expensive than just getting any standard PC parts. However, the RAM and a solid state is all standard. You can all utilize those. You don't have to go to Dell, but everything else will be Dell. But again, I haven't had to call. I've been doing this IT for over 20 some years. I've been using Dell business class and home machines for a long time. The failure rate on these machines are very low or not exist in my environment. If you get the right machine for a right job, they can last for a long time. Some of my customers can able to utilize their business class machines for 6 to 8 years. That's a standard range, and some of them are able to go up to 10 years, no problem whatsoever. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching it. I'm probably gonna do the same thing, just like we did the end of last year. I'm gonna put some information how to get into a little bit of fun and game when I'm gonna select one of you randomly and send one of these budget computers out at one point. So we'll see you at the next video. Scott's out.